Joining us now live from the United Kingdom, he's the president of the Circle Foundation, is Mr. Enes Guzel. Mr. Guzel, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, to start off, finally the UK and the EU have agreed upon a deal. Even though we don't have all the details, we do know that there will be no tariffs and quotas on goods. What more can you tell us about the specifics of this deal?
Well, indeed, one has to say that it's a historical moment for the UK and the EU, and this has ended the 45 years of marriage, so to speak. And it certainly has a significant political, social, and economic implications for both sides. And what is this deal? It's a Canada-style trade deal that will allow free access to the EU market. And the deal will preserve its zero tariff and zero quota access to the bloc's single market of 450 million consumers. And the next step will be for the deal for the EU Council and the EU Parliament to ratify the deal. And also that there will be parliamentary vote from the UK side on Brexit on by the 30th of December. So,
there are rumors that Johnson had to give in to the fishing rights in the UK waters. What does that mean for both sides?
So fishery rights was one of the complicated issues, and also that's one of the reasons why the deal took so long, and because the EU was aiming to access to the British waters for their fishermen. But the UK has been determined to regain control of its own waters as an independent coastal state. An important factor, though, is that the UK sells the majority of fish it catches to the European market. So, according to this new deal, new arrangements provide for a transition period for 5.5 years, during which reciprocal access to the fish in each other's waters remain unchanged. So with gradual transfer of EU quotas to the UK. So therefore, it was an issue of sovereignty issue for the UK because they wanted to control their waters. But now for 5 years, the fishing will be go as it is now. But afterwards, the EU will give the 80% of the fishing rights of the British coastal to the UK.
Okay, so can you tell us how this deal would specifically be affecting the island of Gibraltar and Northern Ireland?
According to this deal, the Northern Ireland Gibraltar will go as it is because there was an issue with the Good Friday agreement. But finally, they agreed that the Northern Ireland will remain so there will be customs checks because they will be the Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland will be the EU customs borders. So they agreed on the issue. So it will continue as it is for now.
So one thing is key to note right now with the recent developments happening with the new strain of the coronavirus and many countries having shut their borders to the United Kingdom. How do you think that the sentiment is generally amongst people, like is this being a precursor of how things could be post-Brexit? Do you think some people are a little bit concerned about what the future might hold, cutting off from the European Union?
So actually, that was one of the accelerating factor for the deal to be agreed, because when the rumors increased that the doors of the UK was closed to the EU, so there were many lorries and trucks stuck at the UK border. And therefore, there was an issue. So that was one of the reasons. I think the concern was that if the UK and the EU don't reach a deal, it will cause bigger issues and problems. So therefore, I think that was one of the important factors that has increased and accelerated for both sides to get a deal.
Absolutely. So the last thing is, with the ink not even dry on the agreement yet, how do you think this will affect trade with Turkey? Can we expect to see more traffic between these two countries now that the UK is independent from the EU?
Definitely. So since the Brexit, the UK had secured 31 trade agreements with 86 countries. However, because of the legal status of Brexit, the official talks have not been able to start it between Turkey and the UK because Turkey's membership of the EU Customs Union. But there has been a very positive dialogue between the two sides on a trade agreement. The two sides have already established a trade working group to work on a new trade agreement. The UK is Turkey's second largest trading partner after Germany, and it is one of the few countries that Turkey has a surplus in its in trade. So at the moment, Turkey and the UK has a trade volume of about $19 billion, and I think since now, as this deal has been stuck between the UK and Turkey, I think the UK and Turkey will now very quickly move to start the formal negotiations for the new trade agreement. And I expect that the bilateral relationship between Turkey and the UK will be much better off than before.
We certainly hope for that too, Mr. Enes Guzel. Thank you so much for speaking to us and giving us your analysis. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.